Which ones?
I recently read Deadpool and Spider-Man. That was extremely fun.
I friggin' hate Deadpool. I cannot stand Deadpool. Deadpool is a stupid comic. It is a gimmick that is turned into like, I could see a single issue of Deadpool being great. Like one issue of Deadpool, okay, this is awesome. But then you're not like I'm griping. Most people agree with you that Deadpool is awesome. But like Deadpool is stupid. Deadpool is totally a gimmick, and
He's too good.
no, it's not that he's too good of a hero. It's that he's a gimmick. It's the entire comic is a gimmick, and a gimmick is great for a single episode of a whatever. Gimmicks can be fine. Deadpool is funny once, and then they made a whole thing.
I also read the Ultimate Spider-Man collection, book 3. Couldn't find them too. So
Have you read any of the like old school Spider-Man? What are you doing? Why are
I have
you?
not read any of the Ultimate Spider-Man. I need to. And then I also read the.
I've heard the Ultimate. I've heard that Ultimate Spider-Man is pretty good. I've not read them, but.
And then I read what was it? The History of Peter Quill. Star Lord. It was pretty dumb.
Star
I
Wars.
thought it was Star Lord.
Out of Star Wars line.
It was actually my least favorite. And then I read there were a couple others.
Battle War.
Huh?
Now the worst comic book I've read is Deadpool Samurai. That was a stupid book.
Oh my gosh, this is being a pain in the
It was
butt.
like a bunch of.
I'm just trying to teach math here. Calm down. Did you say no?
On my phone.
I just realized we haven't started the lesson yet.
No,
I'm working on it.
our lesson
This is
today
being
was
retarded.
And comic books.
There's a lot of good sci-fi and fantasy.
There's a lot of good books in general.
Ender's Game is
That's
my
true.
favorite book series, probably. The first two, at least, probably ever.
Speaker for the Dead is one of my favorite. The series is not my favorite series, but Speaker for the Dead is one of my favorite books I've ever read.
Yeah.
Easily.
The first time I read it,
It's easily top. Speaker for the Dead is easily top 3 books, easily. The Enderverse series probably would enter top 10, but only because I don't know that I've read more than 10 series.
There's actually like 8 books in the series.
Well, sort of.
Yeah. they started going away from Ender and like new people.
Well, and I've only read the first Shadow series because I don't really like Bean as a character, and so an entire series following Bean kind of feels dumb to me because I don't really like the character. So I don't know. Anyway, let's do math.
Yay! Finally.
What numbers did we do?
18 through 50.
None.
18. Natural log of 8 equals negative x. 20 is 0.25 equals e to the x. 22 is natural log of 2 equals x minus 3. 24 is negative 2 equals 6 times the natural log of x. 26 is the natural log of 5. 28 is negative 8 times the natural log of a third. 30 is the natural log of x to the 8th divided by 625. 32 is 1.8458. 34 is negative 0.5493. 36 is no solution. 38A is $21,561. 38B is about 3.73 years. 38C is about 18.01 years. 40 is x is greater than or equal to 3.7400. 42 is x is between negative 8,103.0839 and 8,103.0839, and x is not equal to 0. 44, x is between 6 and x is greater than 6 and it's less than or equal to 26.0855. 46 through 50 are pictures, so give me a second and maybe you get to see the challenge.
Those ones that was saying like use a graphing calculator and it didn't make sense and it was weird.
Ooh, graphing calculators.
And we don't have graphing calculators.
Sure, you're required to buy one on eBay.
So you'd be able to do those without a graphing calculator. I will talk through the transformations and then we'll take questions if and when we need them. So like 46 would be a reflection and it's compressed vertically. 48 would be a translation down 9 units. And 50 would be a translation to the right 4 units of the parent graph. And parent graph in this case is f of x equals natural log of x. So, what questions do we have on those?
28.
28. And make sure I've got this here in case people send me questions. For the couple of people, actually there's only one of them who's watching live, but whatever. I even have a strong guess as to which one it is.
Is it the same Indian guy?
No, like one of our students.
Oh.
One of your fellow classmates. One of your peers.
I bet it's Britain.
I bet it's not, but maybe. I think that it's probably Taylor. That's my guess.
Yeah, that would make sense too. It would be one.
But the only reason that's my guess is because she asked me about it a few minutes ago.
You have cheating information.
Of 1/9 grand. And we are expected to write that as a single logarithm. Didn't I make some coffee? I think I did. It's probably just sitting there, getting cold. Terrible.
Heat it up.
What should we do, children?
Put the 4 and the -6 into the exponent parts.
That sounds like a grand idea.
Exponentialize them.
So we're going to turn it into the natural log of 1/3 to the 4th minus the natural log of 1/9 to the 6th.
Wouldn't you put the negative there too, or would you? Oh no, because okay, that's what I missed. Okay, never mind. But we can.
You could do that and turn it into plus, but then you can get the same answer that way. It's going to be a little bit like laborious. I assume you'd get the same answer. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Maybe because I didn't get the right answer.
Okay, what should we do now?
Put the square
That's a 4.
exponent.
Should we make the basis?
Simplify them. Whatever.
We should do 1/3 to the 4th. What is 1/3 to the 4th?
1/81.
The natural log of 1/81 minus the natural log of, what is 1/9 to the 6th?
0.0.
Stop it.
Stop.
Stop it.
Stop.
I don't want our fractions that we started with to turn into something stupid.
Keep it as a fraction. Please.
Oof. It's going to be 1 over some really big number.
Just do 9 to the 6th. 5, 3, 1.
5, 3, 1. What'd you say?
441.
441. 531,441. That's what y'all are trying to say. Struggling, but trying. Now what?
Combine them by dividing.
Yeah, use the quotient property. So this is the natural log of, how do you divide fractions? Yes, this is 1/81th times 531,441 over Juan. And then you multiply it.
Yeah, that was the same thing that I did, but you gave a different answer on the key.
They, for some reason, kept, what did they do?
Is the keys not smart today?
Or did it do something different that was correct?
-8, so that would flip that over, which is going to give, what is 531,441 divided by 81 as a fraction? Or is it a whole number?
It's a whole number.
Okay.
6,560.
6,900.
500.
560.
1.
1.
That last one on purpose.
What is 3? No, that's smaller than that. It's definitely smaller than that. What is 3 to the 8th? Well, it might not be smaller than that. What is 3 to the 8th?
I don't know. I don't have 6,500.
Why don't you have your...
It's the exact same.
Yeah.
I left it sitting by my bag and I didn't put it in the bag itself.
So for some reason, and they must have used some other method to get there, which is why they ended up with that number. But yeah, so their answer is actually this. So their answer was -8 times the natural log of 3. No, excuse me, it's not even that. It's of 1/3. That was their answer, which is the same as that, because if we raise 1/3 to the -8, it'll flip it over and do 3 to the 8th. So I don't know why they did that.
So they were just making
Yeah, this is like easily a better answer than this. So I don't know why they chose to do that. So anyway, what other questions do we have on this set?
I don't know.
Do we have any more questions?
I didn't do the thing, so I don't.
So no.
Can you explain how to do the graphing ones?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's do number 50. We've graphed logs, I think, yes? Or have we not graphed logs
No, we have not.
before?
So the test is
Oh,
this
maybe
Thursday.
we have.
The test
No,
is
we
this
have.
Thursday.
Okay.
We've definitely graphed exponential functions.
We have
I
graph.
thought we graphed logs, but
I forgot about that.
so this is the same thing as anything else. Let's do number 50 just for grins and giggles, yeah? So we're supposed to g of x equals f of x minus 4. And it tells us up in the instructions that f of x equals the natural log of x. And we're supposed to determine the effects of each key attribute of the graph. So it's inside the parentheses, so it's horizontal and opposite of what you'd expect, right? So it's moving to the right 4. That's how we know that. So part of the answer would be right 4, right? So what we're actually graphing when we go to do the graph is y equals the natural log of x minus 4. What does the parent function look like? it's dead. Oh, that's annoying. Camera mono. Great. Y'all haven't gotten to hear all of my rudeness today. What was I doing? Sending Landon the practice test answers. That's what I was doing. Because he asked for them.
You never sent them to me.
I just did. You're lying.
You sent them yesterday.
Do you like old cameras, Sean?
It depends.
Okay.
What you mean by that?
I bought one for $25 at a garage sale that's like perfect condition, pretty much. It's got like a big flash and all that stuff.
What kind?
It's a
old
Nikon
camera?
FE.
A Nikon FE.
So it is a film camera, but it's one of the newer film cameras.
Nice. Okay, so the audio is in fact working now. Let me turn that off the screen so we can have, for the last 2 minutes of class, have something useful. What am I doing? Oh yeah, this button. Great, grand, glorious. Okay. 12. 16. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Time is it? How long we have to do number 16? We got all the time.
15. All 15.
16.
16.
It says graph each function, state the domain and range. And the function is something crazy looking. 3/5
Wait, what page again?
times 2/3, the study guide.
582.
The study guide, not just the study guide. The study
The
guide.
study.
Like Ohio State being the Ohio State University. Because they're weird.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Apparently, I didn't know this, and it seems strange to me. Apparently, Ohio State University is an extremely liberal university. I didn't know that until just the other day. I
You know,
wouldn't have guessed that,
I wouldn't be
but apparently it is. What questions do we need to be asking ourselves right now about this problem?
What is the parent function?
That is a good starting place, yes sir. What does the parent function look like, boys and children?
It's an exponential, so that means it does.
I think I just accidentally implied that
Where?
girls are kids, children. Didn't mean to imply that, but that was what I accidentally implied.
What did you say?
Don't worry about it.
If you implied the boys are children, then you would be probably correct. But
That is what television has been telling us since the 60s.
Really?
It's not true, but that is what television has been telling us. What does the parent function look like? Oosh.
It looks like a curve. Curve. I think.
Is it this one or is it this one? Because it's one of those. Because we remember that of all of the function families, the only ones that live in a two-parent household are exponential and logarithmic. Everyone else only lives in single-parent homes.
That's
Yeah.
it.
It's the one on the left, because it's between zero or something.
This is exponential growth. So it's definitely this one.
Okay.
You were thinking about the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just backwards on whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because B, what does it say two? It's probably 2/3. Is it 2/3?
2 twos.
2/3.
2 twos.
Yeah, that
So
would just
what
be
I
one.
actually wrote up there wouldn't even be exponential. Because it would be
It would just
one.
be 1. And 1 is 1.
Okay, now, what? So, it is these one, exponential decay, great. What other questions should we be asking ourselves?
How does the
it change and move and shift? Oh, look.
Person.
Now we can hear. Good, I'm glad you can hear. About time you messaged on there where I can actually see you. Okay, great. How does it move and shift and be? How does it change?
It goes to the right 2 spaces.
It goes to the right 2 spaces, true facts.
And up 3 spaces.
And up 3, and what else?
It stretches or vertically. It vertically
Compresses.
It compresses vertically. Because of the delay, are you talking about 42 and 22 on the study guide or from that last lesson? You can put it in there when you get a chance. This is 16 from the study guide. I don't know how much you have been able to hear since then, but anyway, great, we did that. Now what?
We plug it in the graph.
What did 10 minutes ago me suggest you start with? Thank you.
What?
You said it, but I was in the middle of a sentence and I couldn't turn back.
What?
You answered my question as I was asking.
Yeah, I keep doing that.
It's great. It's great. It's good.
So proud.
That's what the way you're doing it is great, I should say. Like, whenever I'm like, what is 12 minus 6 plus 42? And somebody says 40 something, that's, no, never mind. It's gonna take too long to explain what I'm trying to explain. Where are the asymptotes, or asymptote?
2.
Yeah, positive 2. No, it's not. Children, this is not logarithmic. There is no asymptote there. That's not true at all. There's not any vertical asymptote in a exponential.
Oh, the horizontal
Yes, the horizontal asymptote
is
exists
at 3.
at 3. True enough. Great. So we know this graph is going to get closer and closer to 3, but it's never going to get ever going to touch it. True enough.
Correct. Factual. Yep.
Actual factual truth. Great. Now what?
Plug in some numbers.
Great. Plug in some numbers. X, Y.
Z. No.
What should we plug in?
2. 3.
2,486.
4. No, wait, hold on. 2 and 2/3. No, 2 and 1/3. No, 2 and 2/3. Yeah, 2 and 2/3.
2 and 2/3, he says. What is that? 8/3? 2 times 3 is 6 plus 2, yeah, 8/3.
9.
Okay, great. I don't know why you're picking that. I mean, I do know why you're picking that, but I don't think you're thinking what you think you're thinking. But anyway, yeah, let's plug in those. Great, let's do it.
I don't know, it's been a while since I've done exponential progress, so.
Okay, I plug a 2 in there. What's 2 minus 2?
0.
0.
0. What's 2/3 to the 0?
1.
1. What's 1 times 3/5?
3/5.
3/5.
3/5. What's 3/5 plus 3?
That's
3 and 3/5. Great. I plug 3 in there. What's 3 minus 2?
1.
1.
2/3.
What's 2/3 to the 1?
2/3.
What's 2/3 times 3/5? Y'all don't actually need a calculator for that, but I mean, whatever.
Oh, 6/15.
6/15, which reduces
2/3.
3/5.
3/5. What am I saying? 3/5.
3/5.
2/5.
What is going on? It's 2/5.
You're not calculating your maths right.
You should.
You shoot.
You should. It's not a logarithmic function.
So you don't want to actually try it too.
I don't want the
You don't want me to
fraction.
try 8/3 2/3?
No, I'm sorry, Sean.
Let's do 4
Sure. Why the heck not?
because 4.
Y'all are going the wrong way, by the way. I don't know if you like.
Negative
Let
17.
them
No.
like as we continue. You know what the parent function looks like. As we go this way, what is the graph gonna do?
Bigger.
It's gonna get closer and closer to 3, but never quite get there. So it's gonna be 3.3. It's forever and ever. So we're going the wrong way, kids.
Negative 2.
What should we maybe try putting?
One
Negative
and
2 is
zero.
fine. Let's do negative 2.
Okay.
And
Negative
he
4.
says 0. Great. Let's do 0. Okay, 0 and negative 2. Okay, here we go.
Negative
2 minus 2 is what?
Negative 4.
Negative 4.
Negative 4. What's 2/3 to the negative 4?
That's 16 81st.
81st 16th.
Negative 4.
Oh, so it's 81st over 16.
I beat you even with my
Yeah,
calculator.
81/16 times 3/5. What's 81/16 times 3/5?
243 over 80.
Plus 3. I would really love the decimal equivalent.
483 over 80th, which is 6.0375.
6.04.
Great. Now if I plug a 0 in there, 0 minus 2
Negative 2.
is negative 2. What is 2/3 of the negative 2?
9/4.
9/4, yeah.
It is 9/4. That one you could probably do in your brain. What's 9/4 times 3/5?
27
fifth. No.
27 20ths.
20ths, yeah.
Plus 3.
Plus 3. 20.
They're 87 20ths.
3 and 27 20.
87 20ths.
Which is what? I can't.
3 and 27 20ths. Oh wait.
I don't think that's right.
That's not right. 27 20ths is what is right. 4 and 7 20ths, right? Wait, it wasn't 27 20ths. What is going
Okay,
on?
somebody that isn't Landon or Malcolm, tell me, what is 3/5 times 9/4 plus 3?
4.35.
You didn't answer my question, Izzy. I can't answer your question if you don't answer my question.
4.35.
4.35, that sounds more reasonable. Great, let's put some dots on there and connect.
Connect the dots and make a beautiful picture.
Beautiful.
It did what we thought it was going to do. Isn't that amazing? If you wanted to, by the way, if you wanted, you could also shift to the right 2. So it's going to, if it shifts to the right 2, the place that it's going to cross here would normally be, on the parent function, it's at 0, 1, right? Normally it goes like that. But it's going to cross up 1 from this over here by 2. Theoretically. Except it won't because it's also compressed. Alright. What other questions do you have? Or is it time to leave?
11.
435. What does that mean? Page 435. I see. I'm gonna YOLO and hope for the best.
435 is like unit 6.
Oh,
One of the pages.
no, just kidding. It can't be 4.35. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
That's
That's
the
the
answer for
answer.
the last one.
Oh.
Okay.
You're on a delay, girly. You can try to answer that. That's not the question I was yelling at you about answering. I want to know which 22 you need help with. Or your friend needs help with. Technically. What other questions do we have, kids? We have time for like half a problem.
Can we do something? Half of.
Y'all should study for your test.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay. I already did study, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
study
you
some
said
more.
22 twice.
And I'm also
It's
gonna watch
too
that
late,
video.
Izzy.
Maybe the
7-2.
Sure.
Oh, 22. Yeah. I'll write some words on here. Y'all can leave.
Yay.
But I'll try to sort of answer your question. When somebody loved me, I was dreaming.
Sean, I think you're beautiful as
You are beautiful. That song is dumb.
like me.
There are a lot of dumb songs out there. Many of them are popular. One song is really dumb that used to always play on the radio when I was working at Market Street was that stupid song by whatever her name is, where she's like, I don't know where my home is. Go find it! Quit whining to me about it. I don't know where you live either, woman.
Oh my gosh.
What are you saying? What's going on?
My poor boyfriend is in a van with 14 girls and on a 6-hour road trip.
Are they like his siblings or something?
They're his classmates.
Grand. Gasp. Gasp you.
What?
That's what Izzy says. Gasp.
Why is she saying gas?
Because that's her thing. I don't know what she's gasping about because it was 10 seconds ago. Or actually longer than that. But. This is how you do it.
Make the bases like, yeah.
I'm not even talking to you.
I know, I'm looking at it. Why can't I not look at it?
You're not allowed to look at things.
Why not?
Now it's your turn to gasp.
I was trying to like figure out one of those problems where one side was a fraction for so long, I finally was like, oh, negatives exist.